Anyway, let's start the news, shall we?
News.
What was that?
Sorry, I was catching up to what you're saying. So
I give
eight
up.
other things
I'm just
right
gonna
now.
go to bed now, and
We got this from here.
Nick, you got it. Go ahead.
Lost Bros.
News.
New Disney store shops.
No, you're skipping ahead.
Oh,
I got it.
double-sided?
No, forget
it
it.
is.
I can't go to
Wow.
sleep. Not with Nick here.
All right.
I'm just gonna go. Let's just keep going.
Now back to you, Tom.
Thanks, Nick. Now the news.
There's
It's brought to you by the Lost Bros. It's the worst show. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge opened this morning to massive crowds. Bob Chapek was very relieved, I think. The land was set to open at 6 a.m., but opened to guests before 5 a.m. this morning. This marked the first time that a Disney attraction opened early in 15 years, even if only by just over an hour. Yes. Had a schedule for once. Yeah, the Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run attraction reached heights of 300-minute waits today. 300 minutes is now the longest amount of time anyone has spent at Disney's Hollywood Studios. It's a new record. Yeah. Just giggling while you're texting over there? I can see you.
I was laughing at you.
You and your fan group over there. I don't like this. I'm going to separate all of you. I'm like a school principal.
I'm waiting for the ruler to come out and you just smack my hand with it. Like, stop that. Put that phone down. Stop.
Wow. I get a nun outfit. I went to a very strict Catholic school.
Yeah, that's what
my
they did.
my mother went there when she was a kid. They would hit them with the rulers.
Yep, that's
But
what my
those
mom
same
said.
nuns were still there when I went there. But obviously at that point, you could not hit children with rulers.
what could you hit them with?
Oh boy.
Spoons.
Oh, sporks.
Sports.
Now at Docking Bay 7, sporks are back.
No, are
While
they?
supplies left. Yeah.
Really?
You should read our
Wow.
site.
You should read the site.
Ooh, hey, woo, it's not me.
All right, you got me.
Yeah. There were sporks.
Wow.
Yeah. And like there was this uneasy tension in the room where everyone's like, can I take the sport?
I bet.
And there's like cast members looking like, no, you can't take the sport. Everyone's being watched and we all knew it. And we're like, all right.
Now, were they handing them out? Or
They're
did
not
they have
in
them?
the holders.
Okay,
Again.
okay.
They were distributing them with your tray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It's cool. I mean, I
Yeah.
hope it lasts. I hope they figure it out. I hope they just watch for years. They have to just watch people. Because the cast members literally paid $10 an hour to
Right.
watch you and your spork usage. You know?
Just sell the sporks.
I don't
make
think
'em
that solves
plastic.
the problem.
No?
I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird situation. Anyway, long lines could also be found at Doc Ondar's Museum of Antiquities, up to 90 minutes long, that line. This is merchandise that isn't limited, and guests waited, again, 90 minutes to enter a store that didn't have day of or any merchandise that won't regularly be available. Yeah, you know, Smuggler's Run doesn't even have a 90-minute wait at Disneyland. Our store has a 90-minute wait. Something has gone wrong in California, I think. Yeah, long lines could also be found at Cat Sokka's Kettle and Jewels of Biff. Two things half of you didn't even know existed until I just read that. Yeah. Yeah, those are so unknown that guests were telling their families via text to join them in line for the mug store and the place with the popcorn furnace. Come, I'm over here. I don't know, it's red and there's popcorn.
Such good popcorn.
You really like it. A lot of people.
It's the best.
All the Galaxy's Edge food is polarizing.
When I went for the pass holder preview, I literally beelined for the popcorn.
That's
Is
why you
it
didn't get anything
different
else
from
done.
regular popcorn?
Yeah.
That's great.
It's good popcorn. It's
People
kind
are
of
I mean,
Swinging
popcorn is my all-time
lightsabers.
favorite snack. So, like,
no, you don't like
No.
it? Oh.
they said it was
Booing. The
stale.
crowd is booing. What is this, the Expo?
Wash it down with alcoholic green milk.
You
Yeah.
like the green one?
Yeah, I love the green one. You know I like the green one better.
That solves all the questions I just had. You like the green milk.
The green milk's so much better than the blue.
There are two kinds
so
of people
much
in
better.
this
Wait, do you
world.
mix the yellow and the blue and you make
There are
green?
people who like
Yellow and
only blue milk and those who are wrong. Those are the two kinds of people there.
It's really good with the alcohol, though.
I like the blue
So
one.
the
I like
rum,
the blue
right?
with the
I think
rum.
That one, yeah.
I don't
The blue
like
has
the
a
green.
rum.
Green is tequila.
Green has tequila. Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
good. Really good.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah?
Tastes like
Yeah.
milk?
And they're better.
Who else
You-
has had the green milk? Do you like the green milk? It tastes like Pepto-Bismol. Tastes like Pepto-Bismol.
It does.
was
It does.
Alcoholic Pepto.
It tastes like candy cigarettes. It does.
Oh, you remember we said
Yeah.
that? We said tropical candy cigarettes was the review.
But the
That's right.
blue is more medicinal than the green.
No.
It is.
No, it's not.
Ooh.
Blue tastes like what?
Is it like
Melted
raspberry?
popsicle.
No, it's not.
What are you making
is
your
it?
popsicles out of? I don't know. That's antifreeze. You're doing antifreeze popsicles over there.
Sunny D has antifreeze.
Anyway, again with this private club over here, I'm gonna have to move you two to the other side of the studio. Bad influence with her. Anyway, one of our esteemed colleagues, Nathan Hartman, did not manage to get into a preview. He didn't manage to get into a preview. He was very upset about it. And before he finally got in today, but before he got in today, he recorded a little piece for us about his struggle and his journey to today, and we're gonna share that with all of you now. So enjoy.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. With Galaxy's Edge now open at Hollywood Studios, I've been thinking a lot about how I couldn't get in until opening day, and it was kind of a bummer. But I had a dream, and in this dream, I had a friend who was a cast member, and this is the song they sung to me. Off to Disney World, grab your backpack and camera. CM previews are happening, and I've said you're my +1. Won't we have some fun? Flying the Falcon and crashing, eating, playing, and cashing in on my low-paying job. A whole new land, a bunch of merch you've never seen. Well, friend, put on a grin, we'll head right in, because I work here. A whole new land, where the paint has yet to peel away. No need to make a fuss, bright suns to us, 'cause now we're in a whole new land, it's true. Lots of sugary drinks put our bodies in peril, and heed the words of Will Ferrell, 'cause milk is a real bad choice. A whole new land, galactic Nazis walk the streets, but they're not super mean, 'cause if you're keen, they'll take a selfie. A whole new land, it's from a distant galaxy. Let us go make our mark, ignite the spark, before guests ruin everything we see.
It's so fun to stand by the Millennium Falcon. Well, not by, more like near, on the other side of a fence. Well, you know what I mean.
A whole new land, custom a lightsaber from scraps. You're one with the Force at a price, of course. This ain't for cheapskates. A whole new land, the greatest that we've ever seen. But will the people show, or Iger eat crow? Although only the ancients know, we'll still enjoy this whole new land, it's true. A whole new land, you hear us sing. But don't be dazed when the prices raise. on everything. Till the spire, everyone.
Thank you, Nathan. That wasn't long. There you go, Nathan Hartman, ladies and gentlemen. The best singer on staff, far and away. All right, let's move on, shall we?
There's
I
more?
did sing that in karaoke this week.
We have 5 more songs, so everybody's
Bored.
yeah, that's not a joke. The Star Wars Hotel, we've been talking a lot about this Star Wars Hotel, the Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser. Resort,
Never heard of
where
it.
Nick will live permanently, I'm sure, in the future. We released before Disney the information on the new transportation system that the hotel will use. It'll be a bus with screens over the windows to simulate flying down to Batuu. Yeah, to keep guests immersed in their Star Wars experience. Yeah, make that a lesson for you and your kids. Nothing says adventure like a bus with blacked out windows. Hop on board, kids. It's perfectly safe. Yeah, in the Bronx, you do not get on the bus with the blackout windows. Yeah. We got a lot of stuff to talk about D23 Expo. A lot of announcements were made, a lot of things happening. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, of course, the first Mickey-themed ride-through attraction is coming to both Disneyland and Disney's Hollywood Studios, we hope. At some point in time.
Eventually.
Disneyland Park, the attraction will be opening in Toontown in 2022 because Disney always hits deadlines. Yes. The action takes place at the El Capitan Theater.
Oh my.
El Capitan Theater, where Mickey and Minnie are premiering their newest short, Perfect Picnic. And before you enter the cinema, you'll experience a special exhibit created by the Toontown Hysterical Society.
Yes.
Featuring costumes and props from the Toon world. Yes. Yeah, a lobby filled with props, and then you go into a movie. That sounds like a completely new idea for an attraction. I've never seen anything like that before. At Disney's Hollywood Studios, Imagineers are getting ready to open next year with an original story and a lovable theme song, says Disney. How do you know something is lovable if you haven't opened yet?
People wrote it now. They love it.
No one outside of your office has heard it.
But they love
well,
it.
Bob's real big on it. It's real lovable, everybody. You're going to love it.
Just like Nick.
They thought Blue Milk was going to be lovable before they premiered it.
Ugh.
I don't know.
Sounds gross.
But Nick likes the green.
Team Green.
Nick likes the green.
We need shirts. Team Green, Team Blue.
You know one thing that everybody likes? Target.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's hear it for Target. I got $10 to spend. I don't know about all of you. If it's on sale, I can get 3 bottles of shampoo. It's real good. It's real good. Depends on the week. You gotta use your red card. New Disney, boy, new Disney Store shops are coming. This isn't even a joke. Are coming to Target locations nationwide. All the magic of Disney with the proximity of Hello Panda snacks to the main entrance. You know they're there. You've been there.
Hello Panda snack?
They're always right by the.
What's a panda snack?
They don't know what Hello Panda snacks are. No, because you can't eat gluten.
I'm guessing it's a
They're
gluten-y cake.
little, like cookies. They have filling, like chocolate filling, but there's a panda on them.
Yeah, I don't know
They
either.
come in a hexagon-shaped box.
Are they a Target thing?
They're like always when you first come in. There's like that everything like under $2
Yes.
section.
Oh, okay.
And the Hello Panda cookie.
Are in
You know
there?
the joke's not worth it if I have.
You
to
know what's
spend
funny?
10 minutes explaining it.
I'll never not see them now. Now that you pointed
Yeah.
them out to me, it'll be one of those
That's
things
why
I
I'm
see every
here,
time.
to
Yeah.
Fill you in on great bargains.
Are they like what are those bear cookies? Those bear.
They're nothing like
Teddy
Teddy
Grahams.
Grahams?
Yeah.
Teddy Grahams are their own unique thing.
So this is a panda. What's it called?
Hello Panda.
Hello Panda.
Hello
Okay.
Panda. They also sell them in the Japan Pavilion at Epcot at a much higher price than you should pay for them. Yeah.
Thank you, Tom.
You're welcome,
Very
everyone.
helpful.
This show, of course, brought to you by Hello Panda.
And Target.
Fine panda-shaped cookies for the whole family. More Disney. Anyway,
More panda.
more panda.
More pandas.
That's correct. During the, can I continue the show?
Sure.
please? During
your
the
show.
Target announcement, Bob Chapek brought out Bullseye, the dog, the Target dog, and finally, someone who understands how to run theme parks was on stage. Yeah. smells better too. But during the he smells like Hello Panda cookies. That's all they give him. It's not good for him, but he likes it.
I thought he smells like pickles.
The dog.
smell like
No, Bob Chapek.
I don't know what Bob Chapek smells.
You didn't get close enough to sniff?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever will.
It's a very weird conversation.
If we didn't get him with the Hello Panda cookies, we'll get him with this. Something for the whole family on this show tonight. During the D23 Parks panel, Bob Chapek announced that he would be giving out a $10 gift card to everybody in the audience, with one of them being worth $2,300. Yeah, they gave out roughly 72,200 and... Now the
It's
audience-
fine. We messed up the beginning of the show.
Yeah,
We'll
you're
mess up the
totally
middle of
fine.
it too.
Yeah,
I'm going
we're
to start over. During the D23 Parks panel, I haven't said this already. Bob Chapek announced that he'd be giving out $10 gift cards to everybody in the audience, with one of them being worth $2,300. They gave out roughly $72,290 in gift cards in total, or $72,165 more than a Disney After Hours ticket. Yeah. The entire crowd then, of course, gave the gift cards back to Bob and told him to use it to buy some big patio umbrellas for Toy Story Land. They're in the outdoor section, Bob. Just make a left at electronics.
Here you go, Bob. You need this more than we
You
do.
need this more than we do. We'll gladly all chip in for some shade, Bob. Yes. Speaking of shade, he made a joke about Epcot later. He made a shade joke that Epcot doesn't have shade. Yeah, he did that. And I was like, God, I didn't recall that he was chairman when that was designed too. Back in 1982. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Don't worry, Bob. I think the fans are throwing enough shade at you these days anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of announcements about Epcot were made, a lot of announcements. 4 neighborhoods. There are going to be 4 neighborhoods that each speak to important aspects of the world and its people. There's World Showcase, which already exists, World Celebration, World Nature, and World Discovery. Yeah, screw the future.
Yeah, we don't need that.
We're done guessing at the Walt Disney Company. We can't do it. So yeah, just a bunch of world things. These neighborhoods will be filled with new experiences rooted in authenticity, like talking trees and raccoons, that kind of stuff. An innovation that takes you to new destinations where the real is made fantastic in celebration of curiosity, hands-on wonder, and the magic of possibility. Yeah. A new pavilion will be the perfect place for live events and the home base for Epcot's signature festivals. It'll provide a stunning elevated view of the entire park until a drunk guy falls off of it. Yeah. Yeah. Also be great for Epcot's nighttime spectaculars. The beautiful 3-level structure will have one of the most remarkable architectural designs at any Disney park, featuring a plaza level, a middle expo level, and a park that sits in the sky on the top level. Yes, the building will mostly be used to serve cupcakes. I butchered that. Never mind. Just skip the monologue tonight. Let's just move on. Journey of Water. It's going to go better. Journey of Water, inspired by Moana, will be the first experience inspired by the hit Walt Disney Animation Studios film. This lush exploration trail will invite you to meet and play with magical living water. How does living water react to naked foreign babies going to the bathroom in them? Well, we'll find out when it
Oh,
opens.
God.
You've seen it happen. It happened. Yeah. The water, you see, you go with poop jokes, and you get things back on track.
Toilet humor.
Yeah.
Love it.
That and cheap cookies.
Cheap cookies.
Cheap cookies and toilet humor. The water will have a life of its own, just like Moana's friend, the ocean, and you'll learn the importance of the natural water cycle, but more importantly, Moana. Because money. Yes. As times have changed, the Spaceship Earth attraction at Epcot has changed with them. Opening in 1982, the ride received overhauls in 1986, 1994, and 2007. All of those before Cameron was born. Yeah, all those usually with the departure and addition of a corporate sponsor. With over a decade since the last reimagining, coupled with the 2017 departure of Siemens, Walt Disney Imagineering is ramping up for another change of the park's icon. Of course, we broke the news on these updates back in October of 2018, but of course, remember, we're always wrong. Spaceship Earth will remain the park's grand icon, but the journey will be transformed with new scenes reflecting the universal nature of the human experience. New narration from whoever is starring in the latest live-action remake, and
Oh, dear.
And an entirely new musical score will also be added to Spaceship Earth, featuring a quote-unquote story light element to give each scene energy and beauty, tying the entire journey together. Yeah, it felt so disjointed, that's why it only lasted nearly 40 years. Really got to fix that ride.
I'm worried.
You're worried?
Yeah.
I think everybody's worried.
Like,
Everyone got, you should have heard in the
announced.
crowd, they showed this graphic where, very similar to Moana, there's this like manta ray spirit. And everyone in the crowd went, oh no. Everyone's like, eyepiece in Spaceship Earth. And then like, we saw that little video and everyone's like, okay, maybe not. I think we overreacted. Let's just calm down. But yeah. Maybe it'll be okay.
I hope so.
Maybe it'll be okay.
Don't ruin my favorite park,
We'll
please.
talk more about that later in the show. We got a lot of Expo stuff to talk about. World Celebration in Epcot, the park's new garden space and one of the new neighborhoods in the park will also feature breathtaking views at Instagrammer's Point. Lush gardens, a wishing tree where I'll stand and hope for a new chairman of Parks and Resorts, an interactive new fountain, and a statue celebrating the legacy of the original dreamer, Walt Disney, sitting and looking defeated on some steps. It'll be all of us just like, how did this happen? Yeah. Despite a model of the Imagination Pavilion appearing on the stylized model of Epcot on the show floor, they didn't mention the attraction or Figment a single time during the presentation. Yeah, during the Epcot video they played, they didn't even cut away to any clips of Figment at all, as if he didn't exist. Yeah. They even mentioned the word imagination twice, and both times they showed a clip of Test Track. Yes, cardboard trees capture what the imagination is, folks. Test Track. It's not like we have a pavilion for it. Anyway. The Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster in Epcot will be called Cosmic Rewind.
Rewind.
Cosmic Rewind. What?
Rewind?
You were in the room.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a long
We
day,
just didn't
folks.
sit together.
No, we didn't. Yeah,
More on
Rewind.
that later.
Cosmic Rewind, because get it? Rewind, it goes backwards like cassette tapes. Cameron, you get that? Do you know what a cassette tape is?
Rewind.
Anyway, do you actually know what a cassette tape is? Seriously.
I wish we could rewind this show.
So do I. I wish I could rewind like the last 5 years of my life.
Ditto.
Yeah, I know what a cassette tape is.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't be born, so maybe I should just leave things be. Right? Anyway. This thrilling, family-friendly attraction will feature a never-before-seen storytelling coaster that rotates to focus on the action, wherever it may be. Disney also revealed that the attraction will be the Disney Parks' first reverse launch coaster. I had not heard this. This was new to me. Had you heard about this?
No.
Oh, yeah. The adventure... I'm a jerk. The adventure starts in the Galaxarium. Galaxarium, a planetarium-like exhibition that explores the similarities and mysteries of the formation of Earth's galaxy and Xandar. Guests will be invited to learn more about the treasures Xandar has to share until the moment where the Guardians of the Galaxy arrive and adventure across the cosmos ensue. Yep, that's the storyline. I'm going to learn about the real world and something completely made up at Epcot. That's great. Fake history. Anyway. The space restaurant beside Mission Space has been confirmed to be called Space 220. Yeah, the 220 is a reference to the price of the steak in the restaurant. That's where the name comes from. Yeah, Space 220 is going to be operated by the same culinary team behind Via Napoli in the Italy pavilion, because in space, no one can hear you complain about a $40 pizza pie. Yeah. Someone got it. Thank you. I appreciate that. The worst monologue of all time. We blew everything on the 100th show. I'm sorry. The name of the new Canada Circle Vision film will be called Canada Far and Wide. Yeah. Yeah, so they're just working their way through the lyrics to Oh Canada at this point. What's the next line? Give them 1,000 years, they'll get through the whole song with these. Personally, I'm looking forward to Oh Canada in All of Us Command. Yeah. Yeah. That's for all our Canadian listeners are going to get that. I don't know if they prefer an All Our Sons Command, but we'll see what the comment. Leave a comment below, which one you like. I learned something researching that joke. You should look into it. Announced at the D23 Expo was a long-rumored yet surprising Mary Poppins neighborhood coming to Epcot. Originally thought to be just a flat spinner ride, it appears the project is now its very own neighborhood in the form of Cherry Tree Lane. As part of this new experience, guests will step in time down Cherry Tree Lane past Admiral Boom's house, then enter number 17, home of the Banks family, where their adventure will begin. What their adventure will be, well, no one knows, probably not even Walt Disney Imagineering. Bob, we got up to the door, and that's where the art guy has finished. He's like, all right, fine. Yeah. With the sequel to Mary Poppins released in theaters last year, Disney has renewed interest in Mary Poppins at Walt Disney World. Mary Poppins formerly had its own scene in the now closed Great Movie Ride at Disney's Hollywood Studios, yet the new area is being called the first Mary Poppins attraction. So, yeah, I like to throw that around. In 2020, following the limited time run of Epcot Forever, it's funny because it's lasting a very short time. The new Harmonious will debut as the largest nighttime spectacular ever created for a Disney park. It will celebrate how the music of Disney inspires people the world over, carrying you away harmoniously on a stream of familiar Disney tunes reinterpreted by a diverse group of artists from around the globe. Yeah, that sounds just as grand as uplifting as the story of mankind. I'm sure it will go well. Yes, Harmonious will feature massive floating set pieces, custom-built LED panels, choreographed moving fountains, lights, pyrotechnics, lasers, and more. The Nighttime Spectacular will feature music by composer Pinar Toprak, as opposed to the Rivers of Light soundtrack, which was composed by Jonathan Bottomshelf.
Yes.
That was good.
We had to hit one. It had to be one tonight. Anyway. Someone told me that was not going to do well, by the way.
Oh, that was
I'm
amazing.
going to be real mean about it later. If all goes according to plan, they think it's going to go according to plan. Epcot Forever will conclude in May of 2020 with Harmonious debuting the same month, just in time for summer 2020. Yeah, that'll happen. We'll move on. Back in February, Disney announced plans to turn the former Wonders of Life or Festival Center in Future World into the Play Pavilion. I should need to stop saying Future World now. It's not a thing anymore. Isn't that sad? It's very sad. Yeah, at the D23 Expo 2019, new concept art was released for the pavilion, showing the word play placed in some bushes. It's very elaborate concept art. Someone painted the word play. Yes. Set to open in time for Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary, guests will be able to immerse themselves in a Disney quest built in a good location.
Nah.
Here, guests will have the chance. People might find this one. Here, guests will have the chance to help legendary fashion icon Edna Mode on her quest to rid the world of uninspired style by making the same dress design with different Disney IPs printed on it. It's a joke about the dress shop. Or I'll move on. Or make a splash competing in an epic water balloon fight hosted by Huey, Dewey, Louie, and Webby. Yeah. Very exciting. You'll be able to visualize all these exciting plans for Epcot when the doors open October 1st for the Walt Disney Imagineering presents the Epcot Experience in the Odyssey Events Pavilion. Holy name.
That is a long one.
It's like WDWNT presents WDW News Tonight in the iDrive studio.
Wow.
In Orlando, Florida.
Yeah, there you go. You'll discover engaging and interactive exhibits that showcase the relentless innovation, energy, and excitement driving the park's future throughout this unprecedented period of transformation. You know, in Epcot's 40-year history, they definitely relented a few times. Yeah. Anyway, this is the worst month. Thank you.
Probably
There we go.
was.
It really
Wait for
deserved
that.
it. It was really bad.
I almost
Even
did it
the
for the
audience
last
doesn't.
joke, but
And the one before that, I think. Right?
yeah, the one
Crickets.
before that too.
Yeah, no. Not our finest moment. Reflections at Disney Lakeside Lodge will feature a Princess and the Frog lakeside restaurant. The restaurant will not be Tiana's Place as featured in the movie. I'm not surprised, though, Bob Chapek never saw the film. Yeah. He also thought The Princess and the Frog was one of those Marvel team-up movies. Magic Happens is the official title of the upcoming new parade at Disneyland Park. We announced the arrival of the new parade back in June, but we're always wrong. Debuting in spring 2020, the all-new Extraordinary Magic Happens parade will travel down Main Street, celebrating awe-inspiring moments of magic, both large and small, that are at the heart of so many Disney stories. Magic Happens reminds us we didn't need wings to fly, and magic doesn't stop at midnight. It stops at 9 p.m. when every park at Walt Disney World closes for a upcharge event. The daytime spectacular will feature stunning floats, beautiful costumes, and beloved Disney characters, all led by Mickey Mouse and friends. Floats will include new favorites like Moana and Coco, and beloved classics like Sleeping Beauty because Bob was out sick that day when it was pitched. Yeah, he had a virus. Because he is, in fact, a robot. Yeah. An old movie doesn't make us money. Guests can soon suit up. He had a virus. Guests can soon suit up alongside their favorite superheroes at the Avengers Campus beginning in 2020 at California Adventure and later at Disneyland Paris because everyone hates Disneyland Paris. Not even going to talk about them. These are campuses set up by the Avengers to recruit the next generation of superheroes. Yes, who you want saving the world is those pin traders and ECVs. Suit up, everyone.
Oh, dear.
The first key address in the Avengers Campus will be the Worldwide Engineering Brigade, also known as WEB, which will house the Spider-Man Experience, the first Disney ride-through attraction to feature the superhero, and already predetermined to be the second best Spider-Man ride ever built. Yes, during an open house at Webb, the aspiring inventors are excited to invite you for a test drive of their latest invention, the Patriotic Convection Oven. Have you seen it? I don't know what it looks like. Which allows you to sling webs just like Spider-Man, virtually. It's never real. You didn't know that when you watched the movies, right? He's just pretending. It's nothing coming out. Have you seen that movie, Michelle? You seen the Spider-Man?
And not the new one.
I just love this camera angle where there's all
Right?
Weird, right?
It's just her and Ronald.
and an empty
Yes.
chair. Who's gonna sit there? Is someone coming? tuned.
Price is Right contestant.
Stay tuned to find out. Yeah. So anyway, that attraction will give you a taste of what it's like to have actual superpowers, sitting in an autonomous car, flicking your wrist repeatedly. It's just what it's like to be a superhero. Avengers Campus will also feature the PIM test kitchen. Just as Ant-Man and the Wasp use PIM particles to grow and shrink just about anything, PIM Technologies is using the latest innovations to grow and shrink food at this eatery. Yeah, since it's Disney, most things will be shrunken but sold at full-size prices.
It's funny because it's accurate.
You also... Thank you, Michelle.
That's no different than the Food and Wine Festival.
Do you see the
That's
funnel
what they
cake?
do.
They shrunk the funnel
That's what they
cake.
do.
It's now a mini funnel
Yeah.
cake for $8.50.
Jeez.
Anyway. See, I lost my place on my paper. You'll also find heroic encounters throughout the campus, including Black Widow, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Doctor Strange, the Guardians of the Galaxy, superheroes from Wakanda and Asgard, and Iron Man. As superheroes continue to assemble at both campuses, one of the iconic buildings in the California campus will become the Avengers headquarters, where you can catch a glimpse of the Avengers along its rooftops. The building, which will open in Phase 2, will become the future entrance to a brand new e-ticket attraction where you step on board a Quinjet and fly alongside the Avengers in an epic adventure to Wakanda and beyond. You'll team up alongside the Avengers in a battle to save our world against one of the most powerful villains they've ever faced. Budgetary restrictions despite the biggest box office of all time. I don't know what more they can do. Bob, they made all the money. It's fine. 500. Bob, we need double that. Here's a Target gift card. Leave me alone. Right, bullseye. Thanks. He's like, I picture him as like Dr. Claw now, petting Bullseye. I'll get you, Corliss.
We need that as a graphic
There
for
I am,
next
just
week, guys.
bumbling along with my gadgets. Anyway, drawing my concept art. Go gadget concept art.
Love it.
Imagine. Where's the show gone? Imagineers are hard at work conceiving an all-new innovative ride system to put you in the middle of the action for that attraction. That's right, they've busted out those erector sets again. Get ready. Going home for Thanksgiving, gonna figure it out. That's how it's done, Erector sets. Yeah. Joe Rohde, building Flight of Passage. He actually just hooked it on. It's time to go, Joe. All right, I'm just gonna hook it on his ear, take it home. It's part of it. Part of it's multi. I can't anymore. As part of it, I've been up since 2 a.m. As part of its multi-year transformation, Hong Kong Disneyland's iconic castle is becoming the Castle of Magical Dreams, located right at the end of the Street of the United States. Someone got it. Thank you. Main Street, US. Come on, people.
I'm pretty sure he just laughs because he
2.
feels bad.
It's accurate. He's laughing because he knows it's true. The Castle of Magical Dreams will stand as a shining beacon of courage, hope, and possibility, drawing inspiration from 13 beloved Disney stories featuring princesses and heroines. The structure will feature adornments like Snow White's apple, Cinderella's coach, Belle's rose, Moana's ear, Tiana's eyes, and Rapunzel's lips, as well as original artwork and sculptures.
I almost spit
Also-
out my water. It was almost a spit take.
Oh, good.
I was drinking my water and it's funny. Sorry.
We have to make a splash zone.
Yeah.
Like the Shamu Stadium in
Get
here.
you guys.
Warning, you may get wet. The pre-show had all this information. Also at Hong Kong Disneyland, guests will be able to experience the world of Frozen like never before, enjoying its sights, sounds, cuisines, and traditions. The new Frozen area will feature a one-of-a-kind coaster called Wandering Oaken Sliding Sleighs that will take guests on a winding journey through Arendelle. Each experience on Wandering Oaken Sliding Sleighs begins when you visit Oaken's infamous store. That's right, Bob Chapek is even now putting gift shops in the queue. Not even at the exit. Just put them in the store right away. And then Olaf and Sven will help you by pulling your sled up the lift hill before sending you on your way. The Frozen Ever After ride currently at Epcot will have a clone coming to Hong Kong Disneyland as well, which means first they'll build Maelstrom and then overlay it.
Oh, can we get there for Maelstrom while it's still there? No.
We could try.
Yeah, let's do that.
Isn't that insane?
choice.
They are building the Maelstrom ride system. That ride was designed in 1988, and they're building it again in Paris and Hong Kong. So those blueprints from 1988 being built again. It's insane.
Is that really how they're doing it?
Oh,
It's the same track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it's the same. It's going to be the same thing. I mean, they'll get new boats, obviously. They're not just going to send our boats up. People have to swim for hours. We don't need ride vehicles. They can swim. Makes Bob Chapek makes Pirates of the Caribbean a walkthrough. It's what Walt wanted. Just walk it. There you go. The rafts. It becomes a raft ride. Yeah.
Our guests want to be immersed in this story.
Yeah, you like that 5-minute rant he went on at the beginning? That's like, you don't get anything original again. This is what people want. I know. Me and Target Dog talked about. We don't. Like, I'm just imagining like this big boardroom. It's like Bob, the Target Dog,
The dog's wearing a suit.
the Lucky Charms leprechaun. Like, I don't know, the Arm and Hammer guy. Everybody's in there. Jolly Green Giant. I've gathered
Mr.
you all
Clean.
here. Anyway, the Hall of the Legion of Doom, like the Legion of Doom. Anyway, kids, look it up. Disney has announced Disney Genie, a new digital offering that'll help you plan your day at Walt Disney World. Joining other innovations that frustrate you, like the Magic Band, Disney Genie is being designed to help you make the most of your visit, whether you're a first-time guest or a seasoned pro. Disney Genie will make planning easier and more fun by providing customized itineraries geared to your interests right at your fingertips, from a royal princess-themed day at the Magic Kingdom to a trip around the world at Epcot for foodies, and even a perfect day for thrill seekers. Certain features of Disney Genie will also be available through your preferred travel professional. How does your travel professional function like an app? I don't understand how that's going to work. Sometimes you may not know exactly what you want to do, sometimes you may know exactly what you want to do, but may not know the best time or order in which to do it. You'll be able to tell Disney Genie what you'd like to experience, and it'll quickly evaluate millions of options to present you with the optimal day. And then Josh from easywdw.com will tell you why the app is wrong in 5,000 words or more. Yeah. And if you change your mind for any reason, Disney Genie will re-optimize your day at any point. And it will also send you real-time tips and updates, including recommendations for experiences it thinks you'll love, like Primeval Whirl or Stitch's Great Escape, helping you navigate the theme parks with added convenience and comfort. And if you don't want to worry about making reservations in multiple steps, Disney Genie will even take care of that for you, you lazy American. So don't worry about it.
Is it like Waze for Disney? I feel like.
Waze is like directions.
Yeah, but it also
GPS.
gives you suggestions like here's
Yeah,
Dunkin'
but this
Donuts
will like
and
book
here's.
fast passes for you.
Yeah, but you can program
That
your
would be
day in
great if it
Waze,
told me
though.
what walkways were crowded at any given time and I
Yeah.
could navigate my way around it.
Have you tried to use My Disney Experience? Like, this sounds great, but
Yeah.
I have doubts.
probably
I
not
have
gonna
some doubts.
work.
Yeah, I don't want to be that guy, but I have some doubts. It sounds like a cool idea because sometimes that app is daunting. Like, oh, I got to
Yeah.
make a reservation. Now I have to make fast passes. Anyway, it's a lot.
It's an ambitious idea. If
Yeah,
it if it works,
It's
I
a
think it's
cool
cool.
idea.
Yeah.
I like the idea. I hope it works. Disney Plus. Did anyone sign up for Disney Plus? We got Founder Circle members in here? No?
I want
Nope,
to sign
no.
up for it.
You what?
I'm going to sign
You're
up
going
for
to
it.
sign up for
Yeah.
it. Okay. Neither of you got the Founder Circle?
No, I got it.
You did Founder Circle.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone excited for Disney Plus?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We learned some things about Disney Plus. Disney has released the trailer for Noel, a movie coming to Disney Plus in which Santa Claus is dead.
I'm canceling my membership.
Never mind.
Wigs or this or Disney Plus.
I already canceled my Wigs membership. I canceled it right after the show started.
Yeah. Santa died. Here's a movie.
That's terrible.
That's what it's about.
So she's the new she's the new Santa?
Spoiler alert. I need to tune in on November 12th to find out.
Oh. But there's no no. Never mind. Okay. Hi. How you doing?
Ewan McGregor will be reprising his role as Obi-Wan Kenobi in a new series coming to Disney Plus. The series will occur after the events of Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, and we'll see Obi-Wan in exile on Tatooine watching over Luke. Hopefully through the series, he's wearing hilarious and wacky disguises, so by the time Luke is 19, he has no idea who Obi-Wan is. It's like
I'm super
cosplaying
excited.
Obi-Wan. Are you really excited for
Super
this?
excited. Oh
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, Ewan McGregor in a series
I'm
is a pretty
so-
big
yeah.
deal. I mean, he's a movie actor.
So glad it's a series, not just a single movie.
Yeah.
This is great.
That's pretty exciting. That's the news,
That is.
thankfully.
It's a rough one.